Chris, how you doing?
We're doing good. Got smoked. Got smoked.
Yeah.
I would say I do know how to play. Somewhat.
He does know how to play.
I know how to play runes. I don't know the difference between the fire and not so fast apparently. But
that's all right.
We're doing good.
No, we're I would say that we're practicing for like a regionals.
That
would have been Bologna.
Yeah, we're practicing for the event that's gone.
It would have been Bologna, which it wasn't because we never managed to get tickets. It would have been Lille, but we never.
We missed the day, even though we told each other they're on sale and we missed it. Yeah. I think we need to make a bot.
We need to make a bot.
Basically tells us tickets on sale in 10 minutes.
Tickets are on sale. Tickets are on sale.
But in fairness, the local scene is a lot of Draven. So
Jesus.
Our locals are basically as close as you're getting to a Bologna.
Our locals is like 100 players.
Yeah, our locals is 100 players. We've got other locals as well, but the main one we're going to is pretty much a mini Bologna. So
it's a mini Bologna.
It's a mini Bologna every Friday at this point. Yeah. So
yes,
it's good practice.
It is good practice. It is.
And we're not really meta chasers, to be fair, are we? We're not people that really.
What are you talking about?
He's coming from his top Rek'Sai.
My top Rek'Sai.
Top Rek'Sai.
Right now, actually, that's totally what I wanted to talk about. So we've seen Bologna.
Yes, seen Bologna.
Yeah, we've seen Vegas at this point.
Vegas.
We haven't seen the next one, whatever the next one is going to be. Anaheim.
Something like that. Somewhere in Europe. That doesn't really help. But it's
maybe. Lille. Lille is
Lille. And then is it not in
There's one in the States.
Or something? Or with States.
There's going to be one in the States as well. And then our next one in Europe is going to be Barcelona. But that's not until like set 4.
Yeah, I think that's like a set 4.
Or something.
I think we have one more with set 2. And then it goes into set 3. And then...
Yeah.
All that shenanigans begins again.
So, this is what I wanted to talk about, right? Because we've seen... There's been a lot of discussion.
Yes.
Yeah? And it's like...
A lot of discussion.
A lot of discussion, yeah.
A lot of discussion.
And it's like, we expected Draven to take Bologna, and it never did.
Yeah.
But now we've just seen like a top four Draven in Vegas. Now, I never really expected Draven to take the crown, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
I expected a purple deck of some kind.
So it's just anything purple.
Yeah. And off the back of that, we're seeing like, what is it? In Bologna, it was 7 out of the 8 top 8 decks were purple.
Yeah.
And I think it was the same.
I think, without having in front of us, I think Bologna was the same as Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas I think was the same because it was 7 out. No, it wasn't because you had the Jax and you had the Victor.
So so it's basically 6 out of the 8 were 6 out of 8
and
Bologna was
7 out of 8 because it was
7 out of 8. Yes.
Yeah.
So looking at the top level of play, purple's
the thing, right?
If you work out the stat, I'm sure you have like a certain percentage higher chance by running a purple deck without calculating it.
And we know this, right? Like I come from Yu-Gi-Oh, you come from Magic, you come from Yu-Gi-Oh, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's going to be a best deck.
Of course, there's always going to be a best deck.
There's
standard.
Yeah, there's going to be a best color as well. But so we've said already that our locals is basically 100 players.
Yes, 100 players.
Yeah. And
a lot of purple.
There's a lot of, a lot. Yeah. So we took, I think it was 3 or 4 people to our last locals. And we play 3 games best of 3.
Yeah.
And out of the 12 unique opponents that we played, 11 of them were purple decks.
Yes.
And that's on a locals level.
That's a locals. That is just your local player base.
That's locals, right? And it was like 2 Draven, 1 Irelia, 2 Ezreal.
Yes.
Was basically what we did. And that's to be expected because we have a competitive game. My thoughts specifically on that are, where do we go from here? And the second one, which I think is the more interesting question, is what does it mean for new players into the game? Right? Because if you don't want to play one of the purple because League of Legends, you're a fan of League, let's say, and then you get into the card game, you've got your favorite legends, you want to play your legends. If those legends don't happen to have the correct colors, you're kind of stuffed.
You're kind of stuffed. A bit like a Garen. Well, Garen's a different subject. But Garen has gone up. If you look at if you look at Vegas, Garen technically has a higher win rate than a lot of other.
Oh, but it wasn't a Garen.
It wasn't a Garen deck, but that's another subject.
Was it like a generic baited hook deck?
It was a baited hook deck. That basically is
best of the colors that you can get.
Best of the colors, but purple is just It's rough. I'm coming from an own player, a Lucian player, for example, and it doesn't want purple, but I play them because of League.
Yeah, because you love Ornn.
I love Ornn, love Lucian, I love the play styles. I like Draven, to be honest. I like the deck, but I just feel, yes, we're competitive gamers as a group, but we're not really the ones to just go and buy the deck that wins.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We play what we like.
Here's the thing, right? I can play a lot online, and that's absolutely fine. Yes. In terms of like in-person, actual physical RIFTBOUND, I can maybe play once every 2 weeks.
Yes,
if I can get that.
100%.
Right. We both have children. Yes. We're both old, so there's a limited amount of time that we can play, and that's actually like locals is going on tonight.
Yes,
and we decided to kind of stay here and play some. I don't want to say casual games, but like
we play to win, but we play, we play to have fun.
We're going to play the best RIFTBOUND that we can.
We can play the best RIFTBOUND. We can play with the best version of the deck that we're running. We like.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just how we've always played. To be fair, anything we've done is always
it was between that or going to our locals tonight, basically coming up against 3 miracle decks because everyone's playing them, and you're sitting there for 3 hours, 4 hours, just watching your opponent play cards. It's not very fun.
No,
and that's for us who's like hardcore into the game. So my question is for new players who want to play whatever they want to play, when they're going to locals, they're basically getting it's not an OTS pack, what's it called?
The pack that they give you.
The pack for Nexus Knights, and you're just getting slammed for no fault of your own.
No, I'm a strong believer in if you can master your deck, you always have a chance finding a card game and all of that. But these miracle decks go through half their deck, and by turn 3, turn 2, and that's not a fun experience.
It's not even miracle, right? It's not
a miracle. No, it's just. As you said, purple in general.
They have the tools.
They have the tools that nobody else. Like every other color has something it's good at, it feels like, and something they're bad at. But purple seems like it has the answers for all of it.
Yeah.
They've got gear removal. They have
unit
removal, search. I'm probably missing a lot of things. Just combat tricks.
Yeah. The ability to make cards cheaper.
And then no matter what color they're also with, orange, not yellow, orange, red, all of that, green, they're just getting better.
There's better versions of whatever color combination it could be, right?
And I feel like if you can pick any purple deck and you're doing the same thing as the other purple decks, there's not much of a, you play as, you're still searching a ton of cards. You're just playing it in it's more like a spell deck.
Yeah, but you see, it's the core of the deck that's accelerating all these decks into craziness, and that's why I don't even think that people say Draven's a problem. I don't even think that Draven's a problem.
No, I don't think Draven's a problem.
Draven is the easiest to pilot version of that deck, and we've seen, like, we watched Vegas and we watched Bologna, and it was like, the aerial version of that deck is genuinely difficult to play.
Yeah, I think like you have to give props.
Yeah,
the guy was fantastic. They're fantastic players. I'm not taking anything away from any player. Like
no.
To get to this level, and as I said, I get smoked, so it's cool. I'm no expert, but they are fantastic players. They know their stuff. They know what they're doing. But it feels like you don't have a chance if you're playing something that isn't that, or you're just out back foot from the first card.
Yeah. So that's really the problem from a new player standpoint. And for this game to continue to grow, it has to capture those new players, and they have to keep wanting to play the game, essentially. And if you are in a position where you cannot go to a Nexus Night, or you can go to a Nexus Night, but if you go to a Nexus Night, you're not really going to have a lot of fun, then that becomes a problem for the game. Now I'm going to continue to go and I'm going to continue to play because I enjoyed the game. But I don't think Riot are helping themselves.
No, I think the thing that to add on to that, what is in my head is we're on set 2.
Yes.
So we're going to get on to set 3. We're starting to see cards being shown.
Well, we saw there was sets 4 and 5.
So we've seen this set 4. You've got Zed. It's going to get red, purple. I don't even want to know that shenanigans yet. I'm fully on that, but I don't want to know
it. Loves that, right? No, you like Shen.
I like Shen and Zed. And they're in the same box, so we're gonna be loving that. My problem is everyone you speak to, purple is the top, right?
Yes.
Set 3, have we not seen the top tier purple cards? Is this?
Yeah. So okay. So that's a very good point.
This is what I'm scared about. That's my kind of.
Well, okay. We're playing a card game.
Yes.
There has to be power creep in the game.
Of course.
There will always be.
Always.
It's not even something to complain about. Right? It's going to happen. But we've seen the best versions of some card effects already printed.
Yes.
And how do you power creep above that?
Like Rebuke is my example. Like I know it's a 2 for 2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. 2 power 2.
Now.
Energy.
Obviously, they don't have to make anything like that in set 3. They could just leave it
and do something else. Yeah.
But eventually, they will make another purple card that does a removal because that's what purple do. That it's going to be better than that. So thematically, like this is where,
and it is also like from a card game designer standpoint, it is okay to print bad cards.
Yeah.
Right? Because the idea is you're going to have chase cards in every set, and there should be cards that are less powerful that do kind of the similar thing, but maybe not as strong, that aren't necessarily going to be chase cards, but are easy for people to collect. And that's absolutely fine. Yeah. But to keep the player base engaged, you would have to be doing something different. So the entire deck has to be a sidestep of what you already do. Or it has to be more powerful than what you can. Right? And we already know they're reprinting some legends coming up. Like I think Master Yi is getting a
Master Yi, I think, is the first one we know of.
Just getting another legend. Despite
it looks like,
however many legends that League has.
I'm a bit surprised that he's
hundreds of legends.
He's already getting a new
the new legend.
But there is a rumor that they've changed his colors. I've heard.
Okay.
So at the moment he's orange green, gets +2 on the hold. There was a talk about being yellow green.
Okay.
So it's now going to be the first legend that's also a different color.
Sure.
But again, now you're going to
yellow green are champions like Azir.
That's a rumor, obviously. But the question is, he has an orange champion, so you can't play the orange champion. So it's going to go a bit. I guess when you have enough legends. Yeah. And they're now starting to mix the colors up. Maybe you're going to start seeing a bit more crazy. Like, how to explain it, right? Purple at the moment is dominating, cool. But once you start seeing, I don't know, is it going to be a blue? Or we got one of the new combos. Like,
the new combos.
Like red-green, for example.
Yeah, red-green, yeah.
Are you going to see red-green legends slowly now go, actually, this is more bulky than having a purple? And that's maybe how it balances.
I mean, for that, right, you look at the archetypes and you look at how they design these colors and you look at what the colors are supposed to do and you can put them together, right? So green has all the disruption.
Yeah,
it's got
counters.
I don't want to say disruption, the counters. Yeah, it's got the counters to it, right? And it's got the movement. So you combo that with red, and it becomes aggressive because there are a lot of aggressive cards, a lot of cheap cards that can get more value out of what you've got. So maybe, but I don't think that's necessarily going to happen for at least 2 sets.
Yeah, no, you're going to still have to, yes.
Because this set 3 should have basically come hot off the heels of set 1 and 2 when they designed it. I mean, they already said that set 2, the Weapon Master mechanic was supposed to be part of set 1, but they split it out.
Because I think they were play testing with set 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Like originally.
Yeah. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? We know there's going to be power creep.
Of course.
My question is,
against it.
If you have these cards with such a high base power level, whatever you combo them with will continue to dominate. And that's my only issue. Like, are we going to have another 1 or 2 sets where we're only going to see purple decks win?
Yeah, it's but then you're going into territory of, do you start looking at restricted lists of some sort, or ban? I don't really like ban lists, to be honest. Ban lists, I don't back them. You do restricted to kind of a bit more like a Yu-Gi-Oh style. I'm no game developer, designer. It's beyond me. I just play the game, right?
We know what they're not going to do, and it's to produce erratas to fix cards that are too powerful. So that's not going to happen. No. So the only other way for them to restrict a card is to either ban it or say you're not allowed to play all 3 copies. You can play 1 copy or 2 copies.
Yeah.
Nothing is a good solution.
No,
really,
no, of course not.
No one likes their cards to be like disappearing. Now, rotation will be a thing, but they said that won't be until set 10.
Yeah, and we're going to be
which will be next year. Sometime.
We're going to go. What's going to be the last set of this year? We're going to be what?
We should be 6 sets
3, 4. So probably.
Oh no, not 6 sets. We'll be like 4 or 5 sets in.
So probably in that a year and a bit, if maybe, and not this summer, the summer after you're looking, give or take, is probably the rotation. As I said, we love the game.
This isn't us complaining, by the way.
This isn't complaining.
This is more of a thought experiment as to say, okay, purple's going to dominate for the next year. What are Riot going to have to do?
I'm hoping from new cards, new color combinations, I'm hoping you kind of will go away from purple naturally. Maybe there'll just be some more... I don't know, without looking at the cards, like really thinking about it, but...
Well, okay, let's put it this way. To do that, whatever you're doing with the other color combinations have to be as powerful as whatever you're doing now with something like a dragon.
And this is the problem. This is the thing with purple. This is why it's so good. You can literally pick a purple legend, wherever it is, and whatever color it is, and pick 15 purple cards. Yeah. Right, for example, right? Your 3 Fight or Flights, your 2 Rebukes, etc., 3 stack decks, whatever. And put that into any purple legend, and it does it.
Any other color.
Any other color.
It's an engine. Ultimately, that's what it is. It's a draw engine.
Going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the one we've both played. You have... Anyone can run any card, right? Like, that's just how it is. I can go, I want to run this engine. So it's kind of, you're all at level playing field. Because you can all run same engines in brackets, right? Where here, I don't want to say penalized, but I'm at a disadvantage because I don't have access to them. Them cards. Yes, for an Ornn, for example, I could counter a lot of your purple cards because I want enough counters. But again, I'm too slow. Like that's
to set up the game.
That's Ornn, and it's probably a bad example.
No, you're right. You're right. I play Azir and I play Rek'Sai mainly. I played Green Azir the other day, which is a massively fun deck. It's great, but it's too slow ultimately to be able to actually.
So you have to. You're running yellow to deal with.
And then you've got Red Rek'Sai, which is like your classic Phoenix build, where you set up a grave, you bring back Phoenixes, you kill a lot of stuff, but it's too slow. So you have to play. I mean, we've seen it, the massive success of the yellow Rek'Sai deck in Vegas, and we played a bit of it, and it's kind of wild in what it does. Like when it hits, it hits.
You're not playing purple. It's literally how I think about it. If I go into a regionals and I'm not playing purple, you have to play the most perfect game of RIFTBOUND. Like you have to. We saw it in Las Vegas. That I think it was a Victor player. He played it out of his mind.
He was amazing.
He was. I apologize.
He was amazing.
Top 16. Or
it was the top 16.
32. He was very high up. Forgot his name. Amazing guy.
I'll find out.
You can see he knew his jam. Like brother was butting them scones, all of that,
and he knew exactly what to play.
He was doing combos that we were sitting there going, hold the phone. Like, my God, why is he doing that? Cool.
He has to play a card first to get around another card. Like amazing. Top tier.
Top tier. And he lost to another great player. Nothing taken away from these players, but they can make a mistake. Not so much make a mistake, but they just have all the tools they need. You know, it's hard, I think, to really turn up to a regional. I don't know, if you want to win the thing, you're going to play the best thing.
Yeah, of course.
That's cool. The one thing I give credit to Riot and their competitive side is the best of.
Yeah, totally.
You know, so I could go with my Ornn. Yes. Get smashed by Dravens the first 3 rounds, and then I start playing against whoever and hopefully get my card.
The metal card is the best thing that they could have done, and they recognize that, you know what, we're gonna have a problem.
And look, the demand for the game, these events selling out like crazy,
instantly,
and they're 2K events, Bologna's 1.6K. Like we both want the game to just keep doing well. It's just that new player experience. If I get a friend in now, let's say, and go, I don't even want to show in purple because that'll play. Nah.
Yeah, if you wanted to get a friend in now, it's like, oh yeah, look at all these cool champions. Oh, this guy looks cool. What does he do? Oh, he does this and the other. Very good. And then you go and you get beat. It's like, all right, there's nothing I could have done.
Yes.
So then does it stay as kitchen table stuff?
And even if you go back to set 1, I was playing solely Volibear set 1. I still love Volibear. I don't know why I love Volibear and Ornn brothers, but anyway, Volibear is my boy. He's my bear. But I just got smoked locals. Like I played Aurora. You either pop off and do your thing,
or you're dead.
Or you're dead. Again, Kai'Sa. In fairness, Kai'Sa was the thing.
I think Kai'Sa was fine in that. Right, we saw it come out of China. They play slightly more straightforward decks than we do, I guess. Net decking is a lot higher. And then we found out, you know what, Annie beats it.
But looking back, I don't think I was complaining as much about purple. Going back to
no, because purple in set one wasn't busted.
It had its stuff, but it wasn't busted. It's now that I can search every card I need that it's now it feels busted.
Yeah.
Like cool shot for me, how it doesn't cost 1.
Yeah.
Just straight up. Like that's criminal, I think. I mean that's criminal. So yeah, let's just see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think it also, like, with the speed of... There was a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh!, right, where the game kept on accelerating, getting faster and faster. And then Konami... Is it Konami?
Yeah.
Yes. Konami physically had to step in to slow down the game. And they introduced so many different things to try and slow down the game because it was just getting too fast because people could find everything that they needed. Yeah. And if Riot aren't careful, that same thing could happen to RIFTBOUND, where the game gets so quick that no other decks get a look in, and it just becomes an unenjoyable experience to play.
I have a sneaky feeling, and this is your long shot,
Which you got?
Bit random. I feel like in a few sets time, you're gonna see 2 more battlefields, like kind of zones, be like represented as like a blue buff, a red buff.
Okay.
So you have your 2 battlefields, and you'll have like another 2 fields left and right, here, this out there.
Sure.
And you're gonna have like you can go in there to get a buff,
right?
And it does. I think
but not get a point.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I feel like they're gonna start. You happen in Yu-Gi-Oh! You start getting all these XYZ links.
They did like, so many methods.
I think you're gonna start.
A third battlefield wouldn't be terrible. Like a mid lane, top lane, bot lane. They're doing the jungle, right?
They're doing the jungle. This is my point. So I wonder also because they were testing originally legends locked to lanes.
Yes. So
I wonder if they'll bring
that back
in, and only certain cards can be played for certain lanes was what they were playing with originally.
Sure.
So like long swords were only allowed on carries, for example, and stuff like that. But again,
you mean different cards allowed for different champions or legends? Even.
Like different legends. So like the Draven, Kaisers would be like carries, and then they get access to their colors, but also carry cards.
Carry cards.
I don't know. I don't know where they go from here. It just feels like purple is so good. I'm not sure. But Stellacorn's broken. My good old friend.
Stellacorn is
doing strong. Stellacorn is doing strong. Performance for us.
Stellacorn's okay. Like,
but that's like the best. That's like one of the best green cards.
It is one of the best.
Because
it draws cards.
Because it draws cards, and green can't draw cards. But like, I have to play it, move it, play like. My crazy play.
Wait, it's only busted in Aurelia.
No, but like that's my point, right? Like I have to play a 3 cost to then move it next turn, then play like Emperor's Divide to move it back out of Aurelia. Yeah. If I'm in Aurelia, pay routes. Like I'm doing all of these things to get like 2 cards. Yeah. Right. In Aurelia, you might get 3. My boy in purple just goes here, stack deck, cool shot.
It's not about drawing them; it's about seeing what you need.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
Well, I think that's why at some point in the future, I think Rek'Sai is going to pop off, like in a major way, because Rek'Sai gets to do that, right?
Looking at the Rek'Sai game, if nobody's seen it and playing Rek'Sai,
the Void Rush is a nutty card.
I think people are starting to get onto the bandwagon of, okay, if you see this X amount of cards, can I effectively do the same, but in a different way?
Yeah. I need to see more cards on my opponent, and if I do, likely they do.
Like playing against it, because the thing with Draven, right? Draven, you know what they're gonna do. They do their turn 1, play like a small unit. Turn 2, play Draven. That's the standard thing. Go into a battlefield, 2 runes up, spinning axe in hand. If they're playing Miracle,
kind of flight or flight.
Like you kind of know their sequences. Rek'Sai is, I'm gonna play a unit, conquer a lot of points early, see my cards, play them. And have like 30 might chilling. That's
what I think. At some point in the future, if it gets enough support, this is what I was saying, right? I was playing. I'll be basically playing yellow Rek'Sai until red gets more and more support, right? Because I think Phoenix is good.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think it's there yet as a deck with all the moving parts that you need to be really, really good.
But I guess it's hard because it's set 3. Are we sure there's going to be how much gear is there going to be? Going forward.
In every set, they need to produce a little bit of support.
Produce more gear from an orange point of view, let's say, if I did get no more gear,
that's it
for like, that's the final deck. There's no more.
Well, that's it. What we were talking about Azir.
Yeah.
Azir needs green gear and it needs yellow gear. Yeah. Specifically, it needs one cost green or yellow gear.
Yeah.
All right. If there is none in the next set, that's the cap of Azir has been hit.
Yeah.
Because you have to play like 15 cards of your deck is automatically gear.
So it'll be interesting to see. God willing, they will go set 3. Here's all these new mechanics, all new cards, but like each color still gets 4 pieces of gear or something like that. To let because all set 2 legends, I can't think off the top of my head, generally need gear. Generally.
Set 2 legends?
Like all Spirit Forge legends are generally wanting gear, right?
Rek'Sai don't need no gear.
Okay, Rek'Sai, no.
Actually, no, Rek'Sai runs Sundisk, which is a crazy card.
But I'm just trying, like, Lucian runs gear, Draven's one is
that was the theme of the
exactly. But like, if we're going set 3 and go, cool, that theme's done, then set 2 legends are just automatically just getting pumped out.
I don't think there are as many legends coming in sets. In sets 4 and 5 specifically, there aren't going to be as many legends as far as I know.
Okay.
Set 3 there will be because we've seen the list.
We've seen the list.
Crazy list.
And they've blanked out the last 4, right? So we know that there's...
Give me Malzahar. I want Malzahar.
Give you Malzahar.
I need to play Malzahar. Riot, come on.
He wants his Malzahar.
Give it to me. I need Malzahar.
I wouldn't mind a fresh. If you're not busy,
Malzahar and fresh. That bot lane, by the way, you play League, you see that, it's us.
Yes.
We're doing it. That's crazy.
So if you could pick a legend, you would have Malzahar.
I'd pick Malzahar, man, 100%. I've been playing him for years.
Yeah, I think fresh has to be in there. And if he does not have a hook, forget about it. It can't be.
It has to be.
It has to have a hook.
Or the box.
Or the signatures. The box has to be. I don't know what they do. Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully, like this isn't all doom and gloom. We hope
no,
it'll even out. Like it should even out. Like realistically, my question is, how long is that going to take, and how many players does Riot risk losing? And the game is getting bigger. 100% it is, but there's a limit.
I mean, the only thing I can really think on top of my head, it just came to my head, was like set 1, everyone complained about Aurora. Like, it was this thing.
Because there were very few ways
very few ways, but it was basically like, this card is pretty broken. You can find, you can get to it, play it, wherever. And there wasn't any way to get rid of it. So it's like they played Aurora, there's nothing you can do against it, right?
You had salvage, right? But that was it.
You could have salvage, and that was it. Where now, there's a ton of gear, removal and all that. And I remember that was a big thing. People even in set 1 were going, this card is busted. And they said, we want people to play with the best cards and all of that.
Well, strong cards are exciting.
Yeah, of course. And I'm hoping, going off that logic, maybe set 3, I don't know, again, not a clue. I'm not a game designer. I just play the game, love the game, but maybe set 3 kind of fixes issues. Don't know how I do it.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure new issues will come up.
I mean, if you make more busted purple cards and these set 2 ones, then you can go down, right? It's
I mean,
that's the thing I struggle with. Where does purple go? Like, if you ask me now, design us 20 purple cards that basically don't do what they do now. What you make, it's...
The movement already exists, disruption already exists, draw already exists. So you're going to print more movement, disruption, draw, combat tricks, just more stuff.
More stuff. You're not going to make it worse.
Maybe some will be worse. Probably.
Yeah, of course. Like, you have... Maybe they play more stuff for hidden cards. I don't know. I don't even know the real theme of that set 3. I don't think we really know what it's...
No.
What's about. We don't even know if Pike's an assassin or what.
Pike, man, Pike. Pike's exciting.
We're all calling bets now what he's actually going to do. Because if you look in League, he's an assassin support, but what colours is he going to be in? His
red, green.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know where he goes. I really don't know where he goes. To be honest with you. Give me that Master E, we'll see what we do. It's not purple.
Yeah. But I mean, look, we'll get there.
We'll get there. It's a great game. I do think the one thing with Riot, they do listen, it feels like. Because every time they've had problems with events, trying to get tickets, trying to get products, all of that stuff, they do come out and say, we're sorry, we will try and improve, we will keep messing up, but we would keep. And as long as they're doing that, you have faith in them to
to fix things.
things.
But I think that's very different from cards that have already been printed and designed like years ago.
Well, didn't they say Proving Grounds? They basically didn't test
They didn't test Proving Grounds.
And they thought
they had no idea.
Annie were basically going to be like...
They had no idea that Yi and Annie were going to be strong effects, given that...
Well, even China didn't think. Generally, Annie, they slept on Annie big time. I said one day, and they're like, nah, Kaisa and all that. And then...
And he gives free resources. He gives free resources. Who the fuck? That's strong.
It's almost like Targon's peak in your legend. Like, mate, what is that? But set 3, we get the same time as China?
No, set 3 is like, 4, like a month in it. Yeah, I think by set 4, we will be... And
I think that's going to be better because it feels like I'm burnt out on Spirit Forge, even though we're not playing it physically. Like,
like less than a month.
Well, we've been testing Spirit Forge basically since the cards
since we saw it. Since we saw it in China, we've been playing Spirit Forge basically, and we've only physically been playing it for a month.
Basically, but we played so much online, and we've come across enough Dravens, and I'm sure I know how to play Azir at this point. I'm pretty sure. I'm playing you enough times. I know how to do Azir. And yellow Azir, not really yellow.
Not green, not green.
So yeah, again, we just play what we like.
That's it.
So I guess summarize. I love the game. I think it's a great game. I think it's going to only get better, but I just hope they don't make busted purple cards. Thank you very much. Thank you, Riot.
Thank you, Riot. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to say it one more time. This is not me complaining.
No, this is not a complaint at all.
This is more of a message to Riot saying, okay, look, if you want people to get into your game and to enjoy your game on a locals level, and this is the problem when you make a competitive game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has this problem. Actually, this is a very good point. Okay.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! You can win without even going to turn 1.
Without the first turn tier.
We're not at that step yet.
We're not at that. But Yu-Gi-Oh!'s problem, let me tell you what it is, right? There's nowhere for the mid-core player to play.
Mm-hmm.
So the competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene is doing fantastic.
Yes.
The casual Yu-Gi-Oh! Scene is doing great. There are all sorts of like side events and different formats. Yu-Gi-Oh's been around for years and years and years. I remember when Yu-Gi-Oh first came to the UK and I was playing it, which must be like almost 20 years ago, or however long it is.
Someone's goal,
yeah. But if you're in that middle group where you've had like recent support for your archetype, but maybe your archetype isn't good enough, really, to compete, like properly compete, you can't play with the big boys.
Yeah.
You can't play on the casual side of things. So where does that mid-tier player play?
Yes, this is
RIFTBOUND has to be really careful about that, right? So the tabletop stuff, like at home, playing with your buddies, absolutely fine, perfect, great. Super high tier events, sure, you know what you're getting into when you go to one of these events. Yeah. So this isn't what we've just been talking about. It's not for people going to these events.
No.
You know, 100%. If you're going like Darius, Garen, sorry. You're going Garen, you're there for your metal card.
You're there for your metal card.
But you're going to build the best Garen deck you can bring, right? But at Nexus Nights, which is supposed to be locals, how does that work? Because you still want to have a good time. You're playing a competitive card game. You want to win games.
Yeah.
So Riot needs to seriously, I think around about that. Maybe what they do is they implement a similar system to the metal cards for Nexus Nights. And I know it's a hassle. It's a pain in the ass.
No, I think all...
I'm not saying give out metal cards at Nexus Nights, right? But similar.
Is there a road? It only came to my mind now where it's like you turn up to, is it your skirmishes, right? Where you could get good prizes.
Some of the skirmishes are next level up,
So it's next level up, right? My only thinking is like, let's say I want to play Ornn, which is my example. Now I will turn up to my skirmishes and play Ornn, okay? And I'm against Tendrave or whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever. I'm against whatever. Decks that are just better. Top tier decks. Is there a road where even if I take like 2 games, because you have this whole Riot account, whatever you want to call it, they do like a point thing where you get points on your legend, and that's how
you do that in China. Isn't there like an ELO system in China?
Like, also, I don't know how the ELO system, but like something where it's like, even if you turn up and get smoked, you still, but because you're playing and you're committed to your legend or whatever, you're getting, like my whole thing is if I turn up, okay, I guess you get packs, right? But I don't really fancy getting smoked by 4 Dravens, 5 Dravens. I'm just not You know, it's not the one. But if I know I'm getting points or I'm getting elo or getting... Because for me, my ideal goal in RIFTBOUND at the moment is, can I get a best of all, right?
Yeah.
For example. And won't happen. Probably won't happen.
It could happen.
But my point is, I know going to these top tier events, no way getting to there. You know, no way. But if I can get day 2, maybe get a best all, I'm like, you know what, I'm happy with, cool. But yeah, locally, it's difficult.
Well, I think, okay, so that would involve a couple of things, right? That would involve you logging the champion that you were playing when you signed up for the event.
Yes.
So they have a physical way of tracking that.
Yes.
Because once they do that, they have your win-loss data anyway.
Or like, for example, if you go to 10 events and you get 10 points per event because you've done well on all the front, and you, a bit like how, you know, when at these regionals, you get points on the side event and you can buy a metal card.
Yeah.
Something in that region where it's like, because that's what they want. They want you to play locals. They want you to play.
Yeah, they want you to move your way up.
But eventually, I'm going to get fed up and go, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere. I'm getting smoked every time. This ain't fun.
I don't have the £2,000 to go to Bologna.
I don't have the £2,000 to go to Bologna. Is there a world where it's like, we will reward you for playing what you like, and then you come out of the evening going, you know what? I'm still working towards.
Yeah, even though I lost, so you get like,
I don't know how to really do it, but
I think you got a point there, right? Where it's like, you go to an event, you play your games. Even if you lose all your games, you get a certain amount of tickets, points or whatever, and you go to like a digital prize wall that you get to get your point, you get to trade in for. Right?
Something like that. And you will feel rewarded for playing the legend. Because that's the thing, we have connections with legends, right? If you play League, you have that connection, you want to play what you like, you're not penalized by playing that weaker deck. That could totally be fun. Even just a play mat with your legend. You know, I know it's...
I get it.
Because that's what L5R had.
That's what, so we played a lot of Legend of 5 Rings.
And I love that system. I know it's...
Yeah, Legend of 5 Rings, you were playing for your clan, and there were like 7 clans, and that's what you were really playing for. Yeah, you would go to an event, and it would be like, I want to win the event. But what you were really going for is to get Hatamoto, which was like top of clan. I'm pretty sure that's where they stole the idea of the metal cards from, because it was a similar kind of event, a similar kind of style. But yeah, you could totally do a similar thing whereby, okay, when I'm signing up for an event, I give you the champion that I'm playing, and then you get points towards that champion and then at the end of the season or whatever it is, you can cash in those points for like an Orn pin or card sleeve.
You know, even going further, it depends how far right I want to go, but you could just do the top 5 in each. It doesn't have to be 100 points gets you that. It can be the top players with the most amount of points in a region. To make it even easier for Riot, but it just gives you something for playing. Something
to work towards. If you want to play the champion that you love, it gives you something to actually work.
You know, you could still play at home with your mates. Cool. You could go get smoked if you're playing something that's not good. I'm not saying you can't win, but it doesn't. You don't feel. That's the thing with playing games. You want to go home after the night of playing it and go, I've lost, but I've achieved something or progress to something. Especially when you can't get tickets for regionals. You know, like it's...
Oh, the website crashes. Okay.
Website crashes.
Well, we tried, man. We tried to get Bologna tickets. But...
We did try. Jesus. And I think the tickets got released 10 minutes before. Like some people had links before, and I don't even know. But again, you hope they will learn.
Lottery system. They should just have a lottery system.
But there was a lot of guys who won their skirmishes, and winning skirmish gave you a buy or something.
So the first round,
but then they couldn't even get tickets to go to the
event that they ever buy.
So I think that's the thing they probably should look at. If you've worked up your local scene to be, in brackets, one of the better players. I don't want to say better players, but you're in a position where you've won everything. You've got to buy.
The next level is to go to
the next level is to go, and you can't get a ticket. It feels a bit bad. But again, not complaining. It's just, we want the game to do well.
We want to do well,
We want the local scene to thrive as well.
But I think that idea of logging in with your legend, and then at the end of the season, there being some kind of thing that you can get by playing that legend, I think that would definitely go towards helping those people who just want to play a legend because they like the legend.
And I think that helps the middle ground.
And it helps the mid-core gamer. Yeah, exactly.